Hey everybody, welcome to another GNAR Outdoors full-time RV video. I'm Mason.
And I'm Ashley.
Today we're going to show off our brand new home.
We are. So you might remember a couple of weeks ago, we did a tour of our travel trailer. And then shortly after, we released a video on why we switched from that travel trailer to our current new home.
Yeah, we ended up going with a Rogue Vengeance 4007 toy hauler fifth wheel.
And we absolutely love it. And we can't wait to show you guys around.
So hang tight, we'll be right back. So we're going to start here in my favorite part of this entire RV, the outdoor kitchen. So you'll see here we have this cool door that opens up and it gives access to all these awesome toys. So we have an ice maker right here, we have a water connector right here, we have all of our griddle accessories hung up, as well as a fridge stocked with some beverages, and then this cool cutting board that kind of slides out. Right here we have this quick connect propane thing, which is really awesome because we have the propane from the RV we can kind of hook up to our grill, which I haven't done yet, but I plan to soon. And instead of a traditional grill, we have this griddle, which I'm new to this whole world, but it's honestly changed everything because it's like cooking on a massive cast iron skillet. So it's just awesome. We really love it, and we use it almost every night. So if we'll kind of walk down here, you'll see we have these two massive 15-foot awnings. And at night, we'll throw some pictures in. It just looks really cool. It's the blue lights. It's really awesome. And we have the Bluetooth speakers throughout the outside, which is really great for just hanging out. So if we kind of continue going down the rig here, you'll see we have our GNAR gym set up. This is where we do most of our working out and stuff when the weather's nice. Obviously, it's Utah in the winter right now, so sometimes we're working out indoors, but when it's nice, we like to work out outside, and we have kettlebells and weight vests and all sorts of stuff to kind of make it super challenging. Working down, you see we have these awesome black glass doors. We really like them. Aesthetically, they're just really cool, and yeah, we're huge fans of those. And another thing right here, we have a TV hookup. If we wanted to have a TV outside, we haven't done that yet, but maybe we will, I don't know. And you'll see we also have the dual axle trailer. That's kind of super important to us with trying to be a lighter weight fifth wheel. We didn't want to have anything too heavy for our single axle truck, so that was important. And it also has the tire pressure monitoring system built into the tires, which hopefully we don't have any sort of tire issues in the future, but it's nice to be able to monitor those when we are towing. Here we have our second entrance, which goes into the garage. Real huge fans of that. And then we also have this cool little lease latch for the dog, which is nice when he's outside with us, even though right now we don't know where he is exactly. He's somewhere. He should be out on the back patio, which, speaking of, this is our favorite part of the toy hauler, and it's the whole reason we got it was for this outdoor patio. It's awesome. I don't know where the dog is, though, so I'm a little concerned by that. Oh, there he is.
Oh, speak of the devil. Hello.
Hello. Good boy. So one of the main reasons we got a fifth wheel, other than the awesome patio, which we showed earlier, is the storage space. So this is kind of our basement right here, the Power Max storage system. It's massive. It's kind of hard to see, probably with the light right now, but this goes all the way across, and then you can also access it through the front. Really love that. And you'll see right here, we have one of our 30-pound propane tanks, which is on this side. There's also one on the other side. So plenty of propane. It's really great. Don't pay attention to this air skirt. We have a whole thing going on with that, which we'll share in another video. It's a long story. And kind of continuing around here, this unit does have a small solar panel on the top, and the batteries and stuff are in here. I don't really have access to it, as you can see right now. And then you have access to that front storage area from right here.
Hitch fits in nicely.
Hitch fits in great, Anderson hitch. And then we have our generator down here, which is a Yamaha generator, which you can turn on from the inside or just right here. And the exhaust is right down there as well. Really love that. So you'll see this trailer weighs a little over 17,000 pounds gross vehicle weighting, which is pretty good for our 3500 truck with a hitch weight of 3,100 pounds. So that we really handled that well. If we open this up, this is our other 30-pound propane tank, and it also has our automatic leveling system in here. I had no idea how much I was gonna love that, but it's really easy. You get into camp, and after you unhitch, you just press a button and the whole thing levels, so it's really great. Again, right here, we have more access to our storage basement, as we were calling it. Pretty great. And here's all of our hookups right here. So you have your water. You can switch between the city and the tank fill. This does have a 150-gallon freshwater tank capacity, which is a lot of water. Cable satellite hookups, and then an outdoor shower if you wanted to use that as well, which we don't really plan to take a shower near our sewer hose, so but it's there if we needed it. And speaking of sewer, that stuff's all down here. There is, in fact, 2 black tanks. There is a half bath, as we showed earlier in the video. So there is 2 black sewers, which we haven't even hooked up the other one yet. But each of those tanks is, I believe, 80 gallons for the black tanks, and then 80 gallons for the gray water tanks. So a lot of there as well.
So I just saw some kayaks under there.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, we're in Utah. There's not a lot of kayaking right now. That's our kayak storage right now, which is underneath the rig. So when we're in other more paddling friendly places like Colorado this summer, or the Southeast a little bit later this summer and this fall, we'll be doing a lot more whitewater kayaking, which is honestly one of our favorite things to do. So we're definitely super excited to get back on the river, and yeah, that's where our boats go right now. So right here we have our 50 amp power hookup, kind of self-explanatory, as well as our second sewer dump station right here for the half bath in the back. And right here, this is a really cool feature. It is our fueling station. So I believe it's 30 gallons of gasoline we can put in here, and this will actually power our generator, as well as if we wanted to fill up any sort of toys, we can fill them up from right here. So if we get a dirt bike in the future for our whitewater kayaking shuttles or whatever, we can fill up right here, which is really great. And cool ladder if we need to go on the roof, which we go on the roof quite a bit to make sure everything's good. Right here, so super easy access to the roof. Yeah, I guess that's kind of wraps up the outside of the trailer.
One of the first things you're going to see when you get inside is actually this dinette here. This dinette was really hard for us to find in a lot of the RV models, but it was important because we needed a space for an office.
The GNAR headquarters.
The GNAR headquarters. This is it. There's some storage underneath of this bench here to store all of our GNAR promotional hats and beanies. It's kind of a pain to get to, so just things that we don't really use that often. Nice space above here where we're able to store our computers when we actually want to maybe eat inside, but we'll show you later. We normally eat out in the toy hauler. Lots of storage, electronics, books, boring stuff. More of that over here, but we do just love how much storage we have inside here. And then if you look along the wall there, you'll see our massive TV. I didn't think when living on the road in an RV we'd get something like that, but we love it.
Even though it is a neck bender sometimes.
It is a neck bender. You'll notice here is where we sit to watch TV, and in order to watch it, it wouldn't be Paul approved. You have to look up. But that's okay, because while you're having to bend your neck, you're also getting a massage and heated seats. So, you really can't complain. I suppose behind here, there are the zebra curtains, which have been really helpful in keeping us warm, actually. At night, it's been dropping below freezing, and when you're sitting here, if you have this up even a couple inches, you feel the draft coming in on you. So you just close that there. Good to go. Let's go into the kitchen. Another one of my favorite places. We were worried actually that it didn't have an island or it wasn't going to have enough kitchen space because the corners aren't good for cutting, and that did make me nervous. But you'll notice here we've been using half of the kitchen counter that goes over the sink, and it ends up being perfect, just enough space. One of Mason's favorite features, of course, you have to have the faucet that detaches, and you're able to actually clean it.
I do a lot of dishes, let's be honest.
And it's helpful, especially in cutting a massive cutting board, or cleaning that. We installed the paper towel holder. Anything to clear up counter space is really important for us. All of our spices, vitamins, protein, booze, because balance. And of course, more space. I'm actually a really big nerd about this system. We just picked them up at Walmart. They're pretty cheap. But I felt so horrible having all of this void space in here above the plates. So we got some racks in here. There's actually some more in the pantry. And they've been a great way to maximize space in a small space. We had a wipe out there.
He's still mastering stairs, so occasional wipeouts.
Yeah. Another thing that I thought was going to be an issue with this RV in particular was the tiny, tiny oven. And again, we do a lot of cooking, so I was concerned. However, our microwave is also a convection oven. So we cook some baked potatoes in there. It can really do a lot. So it doesn't matter that it's that small because you can have two different things going at once. 3-burner stove, which actually lights really well compared to our last trailer. And of course the coffee station, fresh beans ground every morning. And this system, it's great in thought. It's supposed to be a ventilation. The fan turns on up there. But in order to actually open that vent, we need to get a step stool or something and actually open it before the fan works. Mm-hmm. Kind of a silly design. Maybe in the summer we'll actually have it open and we'll be able to use it more often. I think this is where the trash is supposed to go, but again, we nerded out with more really cheap shelves from Walmart and created more storage for like Tupperware and other things that we don't use that often. Silverware, cooking utensils, and as always, the junk drawer.
You gotta have a junk drawer.
Everywhere you go.
Everywhere you live.
It's a requirement.
It is.
And more storage underneath the sink, cleaning supplies, towels. We live off of these hooks. So the 3M Walmart hooks here, they're everywhere in the trailer. They're so easy. They peel right off. We've already put so many on and off, just redesigning, trying to figure out what works best for us. Let's go move on over to the pantry. And this was such a draw. I mean, it's massive. You can fit so much food, all of our big appliances. There's no shortage of space.
We didn't have a pantry in our last house, so we're pretty stoked.
Absolutely. Double door fridge, that was really important for us. Yeah, nothing too crazy, but we are pretty stoked on the fact that we have a big freezer as well, because there's a really good butcher near Salt Lake. So we went there and we're able to stock up without having to go back all the time.
How many people do you think have massive jars of kimchi in their RV fridge?
In Heber City? Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Or even anywhere, probably. Mason, want to take us through the panel?
Well, if you see here, we have all of our light switches, front awning, rear awning, the slide, which is actually for the bedroom slide. The other slide is in the actual kitchen. It's in a different spot, which is kind of strange. We have our thermostats, which control the front heat and AC, and then the rear garage air conditioning. And then we can also, on the control panel, turn on our tank heaters, turn on our generator, water pump, all that sort of fun stuff. And then we can also check our battery levels, freshwater tank, and black tank. Super fun.
It is. Actually, in our last trailer, we didn't have to click the buttons to see how full they were. They just always showed every tank. It was a little more convenient, so I often forget about that until I notice the shower is not drained or we actually have something that needs flush, so I'll work on that. Let's go upstairs. Let's go to our bedroom. In the entryway, there is this massive wardrobe that Mason gets to use and hasn't even partially filled up, really. His clothes go in there, as well as these 4 drawers, and some cheat space up here. So you'll see mostly his layers for our activities like kayaking, biking, skiing, all the things to keep us warm. And then I'm able to fit all of my clothes in these 2 tiny drawers, the 2 drawers similar to Mason's size, and the little wardrobe in the bedroom. I also have 2 bins up there that I use more for seasonal clothes and other things I don't access very often because, well, you know, I have to crawl on the bed in order to get up there. The bed, it also has this funny feature we never really use, where if you want to sit up in bed,
You have the power.
you have the power to do it.
Or if you can't sit up in bed, it'll help you sit up in bed.
Yes. And now we have to push it back in because it doesn't go back in with our mattress cover on it.
Yeah. Well, we also have the king bed in here, so there's not a lot of room to walk around in the bedroom. To get dressed, it's a little difficult, but the king bed is a must-have.
Very good point. Yes. That was one of our requirements when choosing an RV was a king bed, and this one definitely fits the bill. We also use these lights quite a bit at night. They're really light blue and mood setting, convenient. Let's go ahead and check out the bathroom. In order to get here, there's actually some barn doors, which made us kind of feel like we were back at home. Then again, I think it's just a clever RV design because there's not enough room for a swinging door, but I think they're beautiful. When you head on into the bathroom here, you'll notice it's a pretty spacious shower, and one of the first things I noticed was how many heads there are in here. There's this switch that controls this head versus this head, and then if you want to wash your knees and belly button, you can turn on the other.
We don't really know what they're for.
Yeah, but they're kind of fun just to use. You'll notice it's quite tall. It has the light up here, so it's tall enough for Mason. It's wide enough to really put your arms up. And we just, again, bought more little storage baskets from Walmart. The original stickies were horrible. They didn't work at all, so just use the replacement 3M sticks. You're good to go. Lots of storage in the medicine cabinet. His and hers shelves, of course. More storage underneath the sink. And then just when you think there couldn't be any more storage, there's loads. Still haven't filled them up all the way yet. We have plenty of room to go there. Nothing too crazy about the toilet. Fill it up, flush it. At least we can reach the vent in the bathroom, so that one is convenient and it makes sense. Anything else in the bathroom?
No, but I think we should go party in the garage.
Let's go to the garage.
So, this is the doghouse, literally. This is Bud's room. This is his space. We have his crate in here, his bed in here, his food, his water. He's actually laying down right now, which is a rare moment in his life. He's almost always running around like crazy. When you walk in right here, we have our washer dryer prep. So we do plan to, at some point, get a combo washer dryer unit because it'll just kind of make our lives easier and actually save us some money because the coin laundries are pretty expensive. Right here, we have this kind of cool half bath, and these walls actually can collapse to kind of give you more of a garage space, but we don't really plan to use that. We really just like it for the half bath. It's really nice. And you'll see that we have our skis out right now. So it is ski season. We are in Salt Lake. So we have our boot bags, which we can plug in because there's plenty of outlets in here. And our skis on a rubber mat, which is great because those can dry out. So this is kind of our seasonal gear area. So depending on the season, we're going to have either skis here, we're going to have kayaking gear here drying out, or mountain bike gear, or backpacking gear, whatever it may be. It's kind of going to be here depending on the season. So that's really fun. And we'll kind of work our way around here to the loft or the upstairs of the unit, which is about a twin size mattress. And it does have outlets up there and all that stuff and a mattress. So if we wanted to, we could use it for sleeping for people, but we primarily use it for storage. So right now we've got all of our off-season stuff up there. So all of our backpacking gear, kayaking, miscellaneous gear, and whatever else we may kind of store up there, like some various electronics and stuff like that we don't access that often. So it's got a ladder to access, and it's really a lifesaver to have that much extra storage. Right here, you'll see we have our dinette. This is where we eat most of our meals. And this actually has two bench seats that can fold down. We only have one down right now because we have our bike set up, but these can actually fold down to form a bed, which is really nice. But for the most part, we just love to have our bikes stored in here because they are expensive. They're really nice, and we like to have those out of the elements, and we really can't wait to go use them again because it's finally starting to warm up, so that's exciting. And up here, this is a really cool feature. It's actually a queen bed that we can drop down, and people can then sleep on it. So our guests have a place to sleep. They have a guest bathroom. It's really awesome. And they have their own entrance right here through the second door. So we're huge fans of that. And we love it this time of year when the weather's warmer because we can actually have the garage door down. We have the patio set up. We can sit outside and really enjoy this beautiful weather. And with the windows open, we can really take in the views and get some really fresh air. So it's really fantastic. We hope you guys enjoyed the GNAR V, the Rogue Vengeance 4007, and all it has to offer. We definitely enjoyed showing it off.
We did. So feel free to subscribe, like the video, comment below, and turn on those notifications. We'll be sharing all of our experiences while we're on the road.
And we are GNAR Outdoors, in case you didn't know. And so if you want to check out our website, gnaroutdoors.com, you can get more information on the product we're bringing to market and all the things we do. When we're not working on our business, we're skiing, mountain biking, kayaking, and backpacking, and basically doing all things outdoors.
Yeah, our product that we're bringing to the market is a rack system for truck beds. We'll have a ski attachment, so you'll be able to secure your skis in the back of your truck on your way to the mountain.
So that's it. Thanks for watching a video of our house, and we'll see you guys next time.